Welcome to Bloomington Today. I'm Lori Schulte. Thanks for joining us. First, we bring you the buzz for the week of March 7th through the 13th. Bikers and walkers will soon be able to enjoy a new trail on France Avenue. The City Council approved improvements for a trail project on the west side of France Avenue. Last year, the city received a federal grant to reconstruct the trail between West Old Shakopee Road and West 84th Street. The existing path consists of sidewalks, narrow trails, and paved shoulders, giving users inconsistent protection. The new 3 miles of trail will add width and improve intersection crossings, including the boardwalk over 9 Mile Creek. The project received approval after an open house and public hearing. This trail project will be designed and constructed by the City of Bloomington in cooperation with Hennepin County. Design will take place this year, with construction beginning in early 2019. From changes on France to changes at city golf courses, a new manager was hired to kick off the 2018 season. Peter Curvers is the new golf course manager for both Dwan Golf Club and Hyland Greens. Before joining the Bloomington team, he worked at other Minnesota courses. He was the head golf professional and general manager at Crow River Golf Club in Hutchinson. His resume also includes managing the Dakota Ridge Golf Club in Morton and serving as the president of the Minnesota section of the PGA. Peter takes the position after the former golf course manager retired after 30 years. From a new face to two familiar ones, a Bloomington police detective and his canine received a big award. Officer Matt Heinzman and Canine Breaker are well known around the metro for narcotics detection. When Breaker is on the job, he'll sniff around until he finds the drugs, and then he will sit next to the narcotics when he locates them. But don't let his adorable face and bow tie fool you. Breaker was presented the Animal Hall of Fame Professional Award from the Minnesota Veterinary Medical Association. The award was given at the Mayo Clinic in Rochester, recognizing this team on a statewide level.
He's a real good home dog and a great work dog too. He's got a lot of awards for doing what he's done, and I'm very proud of him.
As Matt said, this isn't the first time the pair has been recognized for their hard work. Detective Matt Heinzman and Canine Breaker scored a near perfect score during recertification training last year. Here's the piece we put together. When you think about a police department and its officers,
Go say hi.
a rescued Springer Spaniel
The fluffy shake.
probably doesn't come to mind.
He's got a bow tie on, for crying out loud.
And that's kind of the point.
When he's sniffing stuff, they don't realize that he's a drug dog. He's not the big tough dog like a lot of those guys are.
That's right. Canine Breaker's wet nose is good for more than sniffing out treats.
Yeah, give him a cookie and have him jump up in your lap like he always does.
Breaker specializes in finding narcotics.
So every year we do the recertification.
And he's doggone good at it.
Breaker did really well. He got 199 points out of 200. So it was a near perfect trial.
Matt Heinzman and his partner took first place during the recertification process in Duluth.
We're going in this room first.
A test that went a little something like this. Drugs are planted, Breaker sniffs around, and sits when he finds them. His reward?
Good boy, that's a good boy.
A tennis ball.
Ready? Get it.
That has just as much bite as it does bark.
You know, you get a tip of people dealing drugs in an apartment or something like that. I walk him by the apartment door, and you know, if he hits on it, then we get a search warrant for it.
Work deserving of his very own office.
That's a good boy.
Where there's perks.
That's all day long.
Aplenty.
When we said 75 times that he throws that, that's the truth.
And that face, paired with his work ethic,
He's got a lot of search warrants in his 6.5 years that he's been working.
makes Breaker a top dog worthy of the title.
That's a good boy.
Finally, last month, Civic Plaza saw about 1,400 people for the Home Improvement Fair. The event hosted more than 60 vendors with information on remodeling, landscaping, and other ways to improve your home. The Sustainability Commission and 3 watershed districts were also there. There was also a water taste test where a majority of people voted Bloomington tap water better than bottled water. In addition to home improvement information, there was plenty of fun for the kids. The Home Depot hosted a building workshop where people could build toolboxes and basketball hoops. Richardson Nature Center also had a reptile and amphibian exhibit. On top of all this fun, about a dozen presentations were given for people looking to do it yourself or hire a professional for home improvement projects. The keynote speaker was Lisa Peck from Lilu Interior. She talked about top design trends. All presentations at the fair were recorded. They'll be available to watch later on this channel in the coming weeks. That is the buzz on Bloomington today for the week of March 7th through the 13th. If you would like to watch other stories from the show, go to this week's playlist. There you'll find a moving story from a Holocaust survivor. She'll be part of an upcoming event at Civic Plaza. There's also a more lighthearted piece taking you to Madagascar at Oak Grove Middle School, where the musical is as over the top as the costumes. Check those out, and thanks for watching.